influenza outbreak are on the rise more than ever. Thousands have died and tens of thousands are infected. Origins of the virus are believed to be in Hong Kong, but we currently can't be sure. We do have Frankfurt's brightest infectious disease specialists rapidly working to find an antidote for influenza. This viral outbreak is causing a European travel ban, keeping Europe at a standstill and preventing businesses from traveling to Asia. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Klaus, this lab is a mess, and I want you to stay late when I leave and clean this lab from head to toe. This is not my doing.
Apologies. I'll be sure to stay out of the way.
Nonsense. There's so much work to be done, Klaus. Now, you can start by setting up the microscope in the hazmat room. Get to it, Klaus.
Right away. There's much experimentation to be done.
Listen to me. I have a plan so crazy, it just might work.
What are you thinking?
I believe that if I just add more thimerosal to our egg proteins, it would produce more antiviral agents to counter the influenza A. Months of working in this pristine lab and finally something will get done.
Are you sure that will work? What even makes you want to help these people so bad?
Because it is my duty. I got hired here at Bayer, so finally Germany can help the world and make up for what we did to those people in World War II. I must come up with this vaccination.
All right. But I'm not doing it for all of Deutschland. I'll do it for the pure.
I don't care who you do it for, as long as the job gets done. This here is influenza A. Unbelievably infectious and deadly. I need you to prep the microscope table and grab some slides.
What are you doing now?
Trying the new formula. First, I will mix the thimerosal with the aluminum salts. Then, adding it to proteins. Now let's take a look. It looks like the virus is still active. Actually, hyperactive. Shit! Alright, Klaus, let's wrap up for the day.
It is unfortunate the test didn't work. I suppose other methods will need to be pursued. You seem frustrated. Why don't you take the rest of the day off and I can clean the place?
I will leave whenever I'm good and goddamn ready to leave. I leave when my work is done. Why do you want me out of here so badly?
Simply because it'll be far easier to follow cleanup procedures after you're out of the lab.
Are you insinuating that I'm in your way? Because without me being in your way, you'd be without a job.
I understand your frustration, but you're only upset because you care so much about these worthless people. 20 years ago I would have been shot dead had I shown such empathy for them. It's pointless.
20 years ago, we committed war crimes and genocide. How dare you even speak of those days?
You must know I was highly ranked among the SS, and that power and wealth is nothing to be ashamed of. It's a privilege. I was a general officer overseeing the medical branch. You are just some field medic. You're smart, but your care for the world will be your downfall.
That is enough of this talk. We are here to help. It's our job. This vaccine must be created, and I will not stop at anything. You better be with me, Klaus.
Like I said, I'm doing it for the pure, not all of Deutschland. For the rest of the day, after the awkward encounter, Klaus and his superior barely spoke. A few hours later, at around 8:30, Schneider finally decides to head home for the night. Defeated from the fruitless day, Schneider barely speaks a word to Klaus, who stays late to clean up the lab. That Schneider thinks he's the smartest man in Europe. He knows nothing. But that vaccine of his is awfully close, and we can't have that now, can we? That man is no leader. Not like the Fuhrer. His commands are the only ones I will ever follow. I will finish what he started with my little friend Influenza A. I wish the doctor were here to see this. He would be so proud. If you simply mix the virus itself, along with formaldehyde and a steroid catalyst, we get this supervirus. The final solution will be completed.
Klaus, what are you doing here this early?
I was just finishing cleaning up the lab.
This place is still a mess. You were lying to me.
We use a lot of equipment throughout the day, and I wanted everything to be perfect.
I find it quite unlikely that you're still here from the day before. What have you been doing?
Okay, I'll be honest. I've got my own side project I've been working on. It's nothing, really.
Why is this here? This is not right. Klaus, my instructions were made very clear. I told you to not only clean the lab, but to make sure it was also locked. How do you not lock up the lab, Klaus? This is inexcusable, and will be noted. Priceless equipment in here. I gave you one job and you could not even complete that. Also, I did not authorize you to do any sort of side project. Now tell me all about it.
It's to make real progress on what we've been working on. Take a look for yourself, Doctor. You might like what you see.
I do not like where this is going. If you have tampered with my samples, I am demanding your transfer to another unit. I swear to God, Klaus, if you've touched that virus, you are done here.
Trust me, Doctor. Just take a look for yourself. You're going to love the work I've done.
Clearly you've tampered with the samples with this little side project. You were the last one in the lab, and everything was under control before I left. Klaus, I am a man of my word, and you are done here. Out of here at once!
I don't need you. I can assure you I have everything under control.
You are an incompetent piece of work, incapable of simplest tasks. You had the easiest job here, and you can't even handle the little things I give you. How did the Nazi command even put up with you?
The Nazi command put up with me because I was meant for great things, unlike what I do in this laboratory. I was given the honor of helping with the creation of sarin gas, which even the Fuhrer found to be too dangerous. You would have no idea what a privilege that is. You were just a lowly medic in the field. I dominated. You were useless. You deserve no such title as doctor. You are nothing.
I refuse to hear this, and you will do nothing but respect me. I want you out. This is my lab, and you will obey me. All that is behind Germany, and we must move forward.
Oh, Doctor, but you are absolutely correct. The plans must move forward.
I must review these samples immediately and figure out what you've been working on. You have 10 minutes to gather your shit and leave. The virus is rogue. I've never seen anything so active. I don't understand. Oh my God, what have you done?
Very, very good, Doctor. The samples have been tampered with. In fact, I have made it better, more efficient, and you will be first to see its effects of the newly created virus. I had a moment of clarity when I first started here. This virus would be the best way to get rid of anyone against me and the Fuhrer. But enough about me and on to you. This is the perfect way for you to go out. In this laboratory, dying here alone? You are absolutely right, Doctor. The plan must move forward.